And welcome back, Outcast, to some more of the Squib, picking up right where we left off. Running out of muffle. So I think we'll continue using the... oh, come on. Should not have spotted me that easily. Gonna continue using the Storm Atronach because they seem to be pretty much the best taking out the spiders. We have just the one left. Nice. Okay, so that's that. Wonder what's in there. Probably should pick all these things up. So there's something up there. There's something in here. That extra magicka. Ruby. Another egg. Just eggs everywhere. Report disaster at... How do you pronounce that? Is that an I or an L? Loneth? Maybe it's Loneth. Oh, wait. I can use those. It's just a book. Nothing that we're actually looking for here. There doesn't seem to be any information in there either. So I guess I'll go up there. Oh. Nope. Need a key to get in there. Can I... Let's back out to Solstheim. And my muffle spell's almost coming to an end. Don't need those. Really? That's it? Okay. So, I'm getting shadow striping on there. Yuck. So... I can't get in there. Where's the key? Where would the key be? Oh, wait. Reaver? Well, I can try unlocking it. I mean... I'm not going to be very successful at that. Never unlocked a pick in my life. Unlocked a pick? Never lockpicked a pick. Apparently I've never spoken either. Never picked a lock before. Sapphire. Am I missing anything here? The Aldwin-Akatosh dichotomy. I'm going to read that myself later. Key. Thank goodness. Let's hope that that thing is not light sensitive. Oh, finally. Sorvos Rendas. Journal. And some robes that I don't need. Let's read his journal. She's finally done it. I knew she'd eventually crack. I probably should have left when I had the chance. The untapped power within these spiders has finally gone to Miralar's head. Who would have thought these tiny albino spiders had the ability to harness such magic? Being locked in this cage is frustrating, of course, but it is keeping me even more focused on my work. What did she think I was going to do anyway? As my sister, she must have known how devoted I am to this work. Although I can't fault her for her actions right now, who knows what kind of fumes these experiments have been giving off or what effect they have on the human brain. At least I'm alright. Or maybe I'm not, but I think I am. Could these experiments be having the same effect on me that they are on her? Magnificent. It seems as though you can combine any one of the base spiders with a modifier to tweak its behavior. For instance, just imbuing an albino pod with a ruby seems to create a spider that jumps at its victims and proceeds to explode. But by simply adding a salt pile to the mix, it creates the same manner of spider, but instead of jumping and exploding, it emits flames from its body. I'd experiment with more of these behaviors, but it seems the bandits we tested the mind control spiders on are all still locked away. Miralar doesn't want me to let them out. Maybe there are too many in there for her to handle? I heard her muttering to herself earlier today. She is saying things like, "The spiders are mine. They'll listen to me." What exactly is she planning? I hope she's not attempting to enter the blocked-off room in the main chamber. She knows we specifically sealed it after hearing odd chanting coming from that direction. Then again, what she used to know may not matter right now, considering the state she's been in. I hope she'll be alright. Alright. Rubies. Spider experiment notes. I've only tried a few combinations, but things look promising. Here's what I've discovered so far. Ruby plus albino pod, jumping flame spider. Ruby plus damaged pod, exploding flame spider. Ruby plus salt pile plus damaged pod, nothing. Ruby plus salt pile plus albino pod, flame cloaked spider. Looking at these results, it seems as though the purity of the gem could enhance the imbuing process in some unforeseen way. Perhaps if I could get my hands on a flawless ruby. I've also theorized that if one were to mix most any of the ingredients in the previous experiments, a new discovery is likely to be made. Upon further inspection of both a diamond and a garnet, it seems they don't contain the necessary power required. I know for a fact that a ruby works, as seen in my previous experiments. Next, I'll see how the reaction works with an amethyst, emerald, or even a sapphire. There must be other types of spiders out there. Who knows what other kinds of imbuing processes we have taken place. We'd best keep our eyes open. The source of the interaction will most likely be nearby, whatever new species we find. Okay, so Ruby makes fire. And then he tried diamonds and garnets and they don't do anything. So we got sapphires, emeralds, amethysts. Oh, I should take that with me. Salt pile. Okay. So let's try this. We've got albino spider pod. Put one of those in. An amethyst. Three jumping shock spiders. Oh, and I got the recipe. Jumping shock spider. Nice. So as you experiment with different ones, try a damaged one. Exploding shock spider. So amethysts. Create those. Do that and that in a salt pile. Shock cloaked spider. Are they listed here? Yeah, exploding. Tosses a dead spider on the ground, which explodes when an enemy gets close. Okay. Tosses a jumping shock spider on the ground that will launch itself at enemies and explode if it lands near them. And tosses a shock cloaked spider on the ground that will apply shock damage to enemies that get too close. Cool. What else we got? I got a flawless amethyst. Before I go wasting that though, I'm just going to save. Let's see what else we got. So let's try that with a flawless amethyst. Oh, 6 of them. Yeah, just created more of them. They're not more powerful. Okay. Garnets don't work. Gotta sell them, I guess. Rubies. I got 1 sapphire. This will probably be frost, I'd imagine. I will go with the salt pile. 1. There you go. Okay, fascinating. So, now the cool thing is one of the mods I added has some one of these things near Whiterun, along with someone who sells a bunch of stuff that can be used with it. Okay, let's hang on. Let's just jump down here. See what we can. Is there something in there? We don't necessarily want to. Don't know if I actually want to deal with whatever might be in here. Using my last thing. There's definitely some people moving about. Anything down here? A chest with nothing particularly interesting in it. Probably want to take that. Aha. I don't think we really want to deal with that. So what we're going to do is just leave somewhat quietly. Whew. Requires a key. Oh. Ah! Health? Yeah. Oh, really? No. No. Okay. So that one didn't actually manage to hit us, which is good. Oh, and he actually blew the other one up. Ha ha ha. Nice. Okay. So we entered... Oh, okay. Yeah, we entered over there. This is the shack that I saw from the other side. Excellent. Ah! God. Right. Let's just head back to... What's that? Return to Veloth. Let's head back and see how our bridge is progressing.
If you're looking for passage, talk to Captain Yellen.
Captain Yellen? Right, so we're gonna have to try some of these spiders out. Should be interesting. Oh, hello. So, that's our bridge. Nice. It's kind of dark. Let's just wait until morning so we can actually see what we're doing. Alright. The bridge. So that's the first step. Next is activate infused soil. Would you like to grow a house pod? I need another grand soul, nernroot, taproot, swamp fungal pod. Okay. Carpenter's workbench, supply chest, woodcutter's axe. Tel Nalta Guide by Neloth. Neloth's records about Tel Nalta. To whomever accepts the task of building this new Telvanni stronghold, I will record the necessary ingredients for all the planned pods and towers. Bridge. This bridge is the first thing you need to grow, and it will connect the mainland with the island on which the entire town will be built. Each house pod will require the same amount of ingredients, 6 pods total, 1 grand soul, etc, etc, etc. All these house pods are quite small and can be best used as sleeping quarters for the new inhabitants. The Concilium Tower will be the second largest tower, so its requirements will increase significantly. 4 grand souls, 2 nernroot, 20 of each of those funguses and mushrooms. This tower will have lots of spacious area and is best used as a workplace for your merchants. First growth stage is necessary for the main tower, as the roots need to touch an open source of water prior to reaching out to the sky. It will need those things. The final growth stage of the main tower will require significantly more ingredients due to its height and additional pods surrounding it. The main tower will be in the center of the town, a beacon of power for all to witness from miles away. This is where only a true Telvanni will make its home. It will have a dungeon, lower level, and upper level. Lower level will have room to store items with plenty of weapon displays and some extra beds. The upper level will have a small kitchen, sleeping room for your spouse and kids, your personal sleeping room, library, trophy room, and an enchanting and alchemy room. You can grow your own plants in the dungeon, construct Dwemer automations to help in the defense of town, move in your spouse and kids, and even display special items like Daedric artifacts. You then must grow stairs to access the additional sprouting pods surrounding the structure of the tower. After the stairs are grown, you can easily access the sprouting mushrooms and manipulate their growth into more house pods. All of these requirements will build the new Telvanni stronghold. Acquiring the souls and ingredients will be bothersome, but you should really send out your apprentices to fetch these. You'll also need to hire some people to guard the place. Luckily, no soul gems are required to coax them, only gold, a trivial but necessary commodity. That stated, no one will move in unless you have their respective pods furnished. If you do not have the time for building the furnishings, then you should probably have some hapless Argonian or Khajiit do them for you. Regardless of who does it, they can find the necessary blueprints on the crafting table. The crafting table, here you can build the interiors for the entire town and some stuff for the exterior. There's a bedroll under the table in case you need some rest. If you wish to practice the art of necromancy, you will have to build the catacombs, which will be located some distance away from the town, though you can quickly get there by using the small fishing boat. Build the job boards from the crafting table so you can find people to inhabit the town. Here's a list of services currently for hire. Acquiring these people and services will only assist in becoming self-sufficient. General stores merchant, blacksmith, alchemist, wizard, chef, farmer, servant, bard, 5 guards, catacomb merchants, silt strider driver, and bull netches. After much consideration, I have finally decided to let someone else take on this project. Although the allure of building a new stronghold in Skyrim is invigorating, I cannot be torn away from my studies in Solstheim, not to mention that we lack resources ever since Red Mountain erupted. I'm on the verge of a breakthrough with Hermaeus Mora, and I fear that Skyrim will not lend itself to furthering this research. The Black Books seem bound in Solstheim, so if they're bound here, then so am I. However, I may very well make you the master of the estate if things go well. If not, I could always use more test subjects for my experiments. Do not disappoint me, nor House Dalvani. I'd better take that with me, because it's got all the ingredient lists and so forth. So, I guess I can use this once the thing is built. Catacombs. I don't actually see... I see only the one. Only the one spot right now. I guess we gotta build one house to get things started. There's the bedroll. Have to get things started with this. Soul gem, nernroot, taproot, swamp pods. So, alright. We will go and get those things and continue on with our construction. See you in the next episode.